Have you heard about Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Dennis Waitley, Jim Rohn, Les Brown? I quote Jim Rohn every week as a speaker Majin meeting someone whose words are so powerful they can change the course of your life. If these are his 5 lessons that changed my life forever, from the fun ones to the painful. Lesson number 1. The more you watch this, the better it gets, but it's nice to know any day you wish you can change your whole life. See, you don't ever have to be the same again after tonight, and by choice starting tomorrow. What are you going to do that will make a change in your life's direction? Good question. What are you going to do starting tomorrow? Thought will make a difference. No. See, if you don't do something starting tomorrow, thought will make a difference. Guess what is going to be the salmon? See that way you can. Guess what? The next 5 years are going to be like, look at the last 5, because the next 5 are going to be like the last 5 unless you made your key tomorrow. Change it all or change a little, or change something or don't change. It's choice time. You can do whatever you want, but it's nice to know any day you wish you can change your whole life. But here's the secret: if this is your life and this is today, it doesn't have to be this or this. It can be as simple as a tiny change in direction, and that's what I want you to realize. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what happened to you. Any day you wish can be this day where you change it. Albert, what inspires people to change? One of the big thrust for success is to come up with a strong enough why in leadership training. Here's what we learned: if the why is powerful, the how is easy. Don't have enough reasons, so I've got enough intelligence, but not enough reasons. So see, reasons can change your life. Here's what else I found out: reasons come first, answers come second. You don't get the answers to do well till you get the reasons. What if you had to be rich? What if the life of someone you love are dependent on you being able to afford the best medical care there is? Sure, would pour every bit of yourself into doing what's necessary, would never give up. Who would get the money no matter what? See, if you have enough reasons, you are capable of doing the most incredible things. But now imagine there's no one at the hospital. Imagine there's no one to save. What would you do? Now here's the secret: you're still capable of achieving the same incredible results, but what you need is new reasons to pull you forward. See what's stronger than your goal there? The reasons behind it. So why not find all the reasons you can think of to achieve your dreams? But beware that you don't fall into this trap. No. Here's some of the best advice I've got for the whole. Even in poor people ought to take rich people out to dinner. Listen, that's some of the best I got, but you're right, poor people don't usually take rich people out to dinner. Guy said he's rich, let him buy his own dinner. Not coming up with any money. You're lucky to get your own supper, let alone run around trying to find a rich man to feed into the guys behind. If a guy is not doing well, one of the first things he ought to do is find a guy that is doing well and offer to buy him his dinner. Spend $500, $6,000, $800. Go for the full 9-course. If you get a successful person to eat and talk for 2 hours, they're liable to drop ideas in your lap, change your life, multiply your income by 2, by 3, by 5. But you're right, poor people don't usually take rich people out to dinner. See, the greatest value in life is not what you get. Greatest value in life is what you become. No. Here's the question: you look at the price tag, or do you look at the value? See, before I learned this, I was so focused on the cost of everything. It wasn't a great way to live it. I learned to look at the value of things, and it transformed my life. Your own person might double your income. Your own book might save you 5 years in video, might change the course of your life. But here's the secrets: what matters is not the amount, what matters is your philosophy. So don't fall in the trap of the price tagger. You'll lose all those opportunities. But here's something else you should be aware of. This one was painful for me. Mr. Shove gave me one of the greatest phrases when I first met him, when he said, "Jim, every day stand guard at the door of your mind." How important thought would happen if somebody dropped sugar in my coffee. He said, "Will you be okay?" I said, "What if somebody dropped poison in my coffee?" He said, "Well, you'd be dead." I said, "What if my worst enemy drops in the sugar?" He said, "Will you be okay?" Said, "What if my best friend Evan by accident drops in the poison?" He said, "Well, you'd be dead." I said, "Correct, CC. It doesn't matter who hands you the bad stuff, and you decide what goes into your mental factor. Isn't let anybody just dump anything they want toy in your mental factory, because you've got to live with the results." But Jim Rohn has another quote closely related to this, Arnie, and applying it was painful for me. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This means so many times you need to let go of a person you have known for a decade at the start. This is painful, but ultimately so. For who do you hold open the door to your mind? I suggest you surround yourself with winners. Some winner mentality, both in the real world and the online world. But what's the best way to apply this way to mental title your own life? It's time to design the life you dream to live. Everything changed for me. I understood this philosophy on to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That's the simple philosophy. Thoughts changed my life forever. Starting age to 5, if you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. Success is something you attract. Sucks is not something you pursue. If you wish to be successful, study success. If you wish to be happy, study happiness. If you wish to be wealthy, study wealth. Don't leave it to chance. It is study. Some people just go through the day with their fingers crossed. See, that won't do it. You've got to study the things that can change your economic, social, spiritual, personal life. So make your life a study and create a masterpiece. It's what we call personal development. Here are the 3 things I did on the day that turned my life around. That I still do to this day on Jimron's goal-setting exercises. One finally made my future clear to starting in journal to capture the ideas that can change your life and to reflect and learn of your days and use your head as a filing cabinet. 3. Always make a plan for tomorrow. It's that simple. If you just do those 3 things starting today, it's no telling how far you can go. To make it easier for you, here's a blueprint of Jimron's goal-setting exercise. If you're someone who is dedicated, we not pause the video now and try it out. Don't let your learning lead to knowledge load, your learning lead to action. But there's more. A little more clip. This might be his most inspiring speech of all time. Why not? Why not see how much you can earn? We not see how much you can learn. We not see how many skills you can develop. We not see what kind of person you can become. We not see what kind of influence you can have. We not see how many people you can rescue from oblivion. But I want you to take it personal, and my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains, you can make decisions, you can study the plan, you can change your life, you can grow immensely in the next few years, you can make your dreams come true, you can build a financial wall around your family, nothing can get through, you can become healthy, you can become powerful. Why not you take this dream and not let it die? Take this dream and give it life. Take this dream and breathe into it your own personal spirit until finally it becomes a flame that burns around the whole world. Let's go do it now. If you see this, I think that means that you are dedicated to improving your life, and once there will come a time when you look back at this moment and be so amazed by how far you've come. I wish that for you.